The Student Gmail account is a free messaging system that is an integral part of your Germana experience. You will receive messages about college events and deadlines, appointment confirmations, and Canvas notifications. To ensure you are not missing any important information, it's a good idea to check your Student Gmail account daily.
The student email account may be accessed through the My Applications page. Upon opening, the inbox will be displayed. This is essentially the home page of the student email account, where received mail is displayed, outgoing messages composed, and where many settings and features may be accessed from. In the top left of the window, the Gmail logo and name are displayed as a clickable icon. When navigating away from the inbox view, in this case to open an email received, this icon in the top left corner may be clicked to return you to the initial inbox view. If still showing, the Inbox tab on the left may also be clicked to return. To the left of the Gmail icon is a button appearing as 3 stacked parallel lines. This symbol is commonly used throughout different operating systems and physical devices to indicate the menu or main menu function, and usually acts as a toggle, expanding and collapsing a menu hidden from view to save space. As shown here, the menu button toggles the view for the pane within the larger window displaying the email account. When kept in the collapsed view, mousing over the choices shown temporarily opens the pane. At the top of the window is a search bar. This is a very useful feature that can be used to search for keywords contained in the subject or body of an email stored in the account. So when that important email about the final project rubric just can't be found where expected, try searching for Final Project, or each word individually, to find the intended email. To the right of the end of the search bar has a button that opens up search options that can be used to filter and refine search results if needed. At the top of the window located to the right of the search bar is a gear-shaped icon, which is generally used to indicate settings. Typically, various features of a program have different options or settings preset to a default state upon initial use. These types of settings may be adjusted to fit the user's individual preferences. Some settings may improve productivity, determine what events generate a notification to be sent to the user, or simply change the appearance of the account to something more personalized and less utilitarian than the default appearance. The following settings are commonly adjusted by individual users by clicking See All Settings: Language Choice, Undo Send, which allows a longer delay between clicking send and the email actually sending, various word processing elements such as font styling and size and personal signatures. The checks for grammar and spelling and labels that have been created can also be toggled on or off. Finally, under the Themes tab, users may choose between preset themes or using their own pictures by clicking the My Photos button to customize their inbox. To get back to your inbox from the Settings menu, click on the Gmail button in the top left-hand corner. Your college Gmail account is where you will correspond about all college matters. It's important to use this Gmail account and not your personal email account because it is tied to the Virginia Community College system. Professors and staff may ignore emails coming from other email accounts not tied to the VCCS. You will be receiving many emails to your Gmail account, some that may not be important to you and some that are very important. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the amount of mail coming in every day, so it's helpful to stay organized and make sure your inbox doesn't get too overcrowded. To do this, labels can be used to organize your emails. To create a new label, scroll to the bottom of the Mail menu and click Create New Label. You may have to click the More button to see all of your options. Give your label a descriptive name and choose whether you would like to nest it under a pre-existing label. You can organize your labels whatever way works for you. One idea for how to organize your emails is to organize by semester and nesting classes under the appropriate semester. You may also want a label for general college events and reminders. When you receive an email, simply click on it to open it. To move it to the appropriate label, either click and drag the email to the label on the left, or click the Labels button and select the appropriate label when the email is open. If you want to move or delete emails in bulk, you can click the checkbox to the left of the email. To delete selected emails, click the Trash Can button. If you accidentally delete something you did not want to delete, you can retrieve it by going to the Trash tab in the Mail menu. Select the email you want to retrieve and move it back to either your inbox or to the appropriate label. You will have 30 days to retrieve deleted emails. When those 30 days are up, deleted emails are automatically deleted forever. You can also star emails that are important, making them easily accessible in the future. These emails will show up under the Starred tab in the Mail menu. To get the most up-to-date look at your inbox, click the Refresh button located to the right of the Compose button. To reply to an email, open the email you would like to reply to. At the bottom of the email, you will have the option to Reply or Reply All. If you just want to reply to the original sender of the email, select Reply. But if you would like to reply to everyone that the email was sent to, select Reply All. To compose a new email, select the Compose button at the top left of the screen. This will open a pop-up box on the right for you to compose your email. To make this box bigger, select the double-headed arrow in the top right of the pop-up box. Click the double-headed arrow again to shrink the email box back to its original size. You can also minimize the pop-up box by clicking the line next to the double-headed arrow and maximize it by clicking the Minimized New Message tab. In the To box, type out who you want to send the email to. If you are emailing another VCCS account, you can just begin typing their name or email, and your VCCS address book should autofill the rest. Make sure the appropriate person is highlighted and hit Enter on your keyboard. You can add as many people as you need to in the To box. If you would like to copy someone on the email, click the CC to the right of the To box. You can also blind copy someone by selecting BCC. This ensures privacy by not allowing the recipients to see each other. Once you have the recipients filled out, you must add a subject to your email. This is what the recipients see when the email shows up in their inbox. Make sure your subject is descriptive and tells the recipient what the email is for. Now you can begin typing your email. Be as specific as possible and be sure to include all relevant information, including your full name and student ID when communicating with Germanna faculty and staff such as admissions or financial aid. At the bottom of the email screen, there are some standard formatting tools you can use to format your email. This includes changing the font size, type, and color, using the bold, italic, and underline features, changing the alignment of your text, and inserting bullet points or a numbered list. To create a hyperlink, highlight the text which you would like to link somewhere. Click the Insert Link button, paste the URL you want the link to direct to, and select OK. To attach a file to an email, click the Paperclip button below the formatting menu, select the file you would like to attach, and click Open. You can also attach items from your Google Drive. Click the Google Drive button, find the file you would like to attach, and click Insert. You can either insert as a Drive link or attachment. To learn more about your Google Drive, refer to the Google Drive video in this series. To embed a photo into your email body, click the Insert Photo button. Again, you can either browse your computer files or insert a photo from your Google Photos. Once your photo is inserted into your email body, you can resize it and change the alignment. If you're not ready to send the email, but want to save it and send later, you can save it in your Drafts folder. Gmail will do this automatically when you click out of the email. To get back to your drafts, click the Drafts tab on the left and select the email you want to look at. If you want to delete a draft, click the checkbox and select Discard Drafts. When you're ready to send your email, you can either send it right away or schedule it to send later. To send it right away, just click the blue Send button. If you would like to schedule your email to send sometime in the future, click the arrow next to the Send button and select Schedule Send. There will be some default options you can choose from, or you can add your own time by clicking Pick Date and Time. After you're finished using your Gmail account, be sure to log out. This is especially important if you're using a public computer or a computer that is not your own. To log out of your Gmail account, click your profile picture in the upper right corner and select Sign Out. Thank you for watching this video on the Gmail account.
Make sure to check out the other videos on the Google Apps.
If you still have questions about your Gmail account, visit the Academic Center for Excellence at any of Germanna's campuses or visit us online at www.germana.edu/Academic Center for Excellence.